Bro code click for life. King Dave, JayDub, Tommy the Tainted.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Bro Code Click podcast. I'm King Dave,
I'm JayDub.
and unfortunately, Tommy ain't here with us right now, but he will be sometime in the future. I don't know when, I don't know where, but we'll get him with us. But he's a part of the team, just not today.
Yeah, you know how it is, COVID protocols and all that. So
Yeah. All right, so this is our first official episode. Yep,
yay,
first episode.
clap, clap. Been wanting to work on this for a while.
Months. November since November.
November, yes. We it definitely said 2022 is gonna be different. So here we are, and this is gonna be good. It's gonna be good.
I sure as hell hope so.
Yeah, we put a lot of money into this.
I put a lot of money into this.
I supported putting money into it.
Okay.
Yes, all right. That's fine.
All right, so let's get right into it. Jay, you had some topics for us to discuss. What you have in mind?
Well, today it's March 4th, 2022, and we're here in Florida. We're here in Florida, and right around the corner is AEW Revolution.
Beautiful, sunny Orlando, Florida.
Yes. It's a beautiful day, and we're gonna go do Rampage. But how do you feel about the AEW Revolution card? Now that it is fully out there.
I gotta say it's intriguing, interesting, but not that whole. I'm only into a few matches. Yeah.
What matches are you not invested in? Actually, start that way.
I'm definitely not invested into that Tornado Trios match. You already know.
Yeah.
that shit on Rampage tonight, or just the buy-in if they have one.
They advertise Sting, and that's gonna make the card regardless. I mean, hey, I ain't seen Sting on TV since what 2016.
I don't remember.
So I'm not excited for the match, but I am excited to see if he does that legendary jump off a stage or something.
We know they're going to be some spots, of course, for Andrade, Sammy, Darby.
Yes, it's got to be
there, do something.
Yeah, those guys are crazy. If Sammy Guevara's not jumping off of a ladder, I'm sure Darby is going to be jumping off of a stage or something like that.
I'm certain Darby is going to injure himself in this match, like he always does.
Yeah, man, that's how it works out in his matches. I mean, hey, at the end of the day, I'm not interested in the match, but it should be entertaining for a while. I don't think anybody should skip that match or anything, but
the first match tonight.
Oh, no way! It'd probably be tag titles or something like that.
Oh no, probably not. They probably get the Hook. Isn't it Hook versus Keisha Marshall?
I think that's kickoff or kickoff. I'm sorry, the buy-in. The buy-in, guys.
We'll put it in the full card. They got it posted.
Yeah, I know it off the top of my head. If you want me to just keep asking.
Yeah, you go ahead.
Another match I'm not really interested in. That I also felt like could have been off TV. Jade Cargill and Ty Conti. I mean, they're both talented, especially. I mean, I do feel like that they're going to put on a really good match, but I just feel like the build-up wasn't enough. I mean, Jade Cargill is she's 28 now, I believe. She's going crazy. She's doing amazing things, and Ty Conti's doing great. She recently picked up a victory on Dark in the six-man tag alongside with Red Velvet and Anna Jay. But I just feel like there's no more proper, thing. I mean, they did a little backlash on Twitter recently, but I feel like Jade Cargill is going to smash right through her.
Oh yeah, definitely. But it's like you said, there's no real build-up, no real storyline rivalry going on. Just one after another. Jay just running through the competition.
I just feel like, honestly, all those people that keep saying that Jade is green or whatever they say, they're lying. This girl's getting better every single night, man. She, honestly, I think it was the last time I went and I saw her live was she faced Kiera Hogan on Rampage, I believe. back in Chicago. And dude, at that time, you can already tell she was destined for something. And as soon as she won the TBS championship, that's kind of like solidified, her spot. She's not green anymore. She's a damn champion, the first ever also. So
if you want to call her green, I mean, she's money.
Absolutely. Hey, man, put that on the T-shirt. I'm positive it's going to sell.
Green equals money.
Green equals
That's
money.
Right there.
That's Jade Cargill, man. So I personally do hope that this match just blows me out of the water and, and gets all those people.
I'm saying I'll see it no more than 15 minutes.
15, yeah. It might go 20. It depends on how long. It depends on where it is in the card, especially. There's there's a couple women matches. Legit Layla Hirsch versus Chris Statlander in the buy-in.
That got a nice little build.
Yeah.
They haven't put much effort to it. I'll say that from the creative standpoint, they haven't put much effort.
I'm surprised it's not no DQ. I won't lie to you. I thought they'd have some because they've been Layla's been jumping her backstage and talking smack, and Chris already beat her in a 1-on-1 back on I believe it was Rampage, and I feel like they should have some type of street fight or something, because she hit her with a chair.
No. So to be fair, to me, I don't see it that big of a deal. It's like a mid-card thing.
Yeah.
Probably out, no disrespect, probably below that.
Yeah.
Like a side thing. So I'll say at least the no DQ.
Yeah, I just feel like it should have some type of stipulation. Maybe 2 out of 3, you know what I'm saying? Make sure, maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, but in all honesty, I feel like they could go somewhere with this story, but they got to let Layla Hirsch win this one. They got to. Because what's the point of hyping somebody up that wants another shot and loses again? You know what I mean?
Right.
Any other matches that's this lowest for you at this point?
This is going to be kind of controversial. Hook versus QT.
Oh God! Don't say that on Twitter. You'll get canceled.
Yeah. Look, we can't cancel somebody who doesn't care. Yeah, I'm gonna get all the hookers coming after me.
Oh no!
Yeah. Look, Hook, he's talented.
He can go. He can go.
It's just I don't know. I think they push him too much too early.
I think so.
Give him all this hype so early in his career. He's just starting.
I mean, well, you got to think about it. I mean, I'm very surprised because I genuinely thought by Revolution time, I thought he'd actually qualify for the ladder match, to be honest. But, the fact that they're still, I mean, this is going to be his first pay-per-view match, and they're putting him against a guy like QT Marshall. And, I'm actually feeling like this isn't going to be just the regular 2-3 minute matches he's having. I think he might actually have a good match because QT, he can work. He can wrestle a good match. So
I can see this match with QT be like a test in the Warriors if he's
ready. Right. Big stage. He used to, in Orlando, as big as these guys come back all the time for Daly's place. And, we're down the road from them, but yeah, this is definitely a big test. That's no lie.
To me, it still goes a little too early too soon.
Yeah.
And then again, he probably got improved, impressed, and worked.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just happy that they didn't do that type of thing where he got so popular, they just immediately started putting him in a title match or something like that. He's still wrestling, he's wrestling good people on Rampage and such. I enjoyed this match against Aaron Solo. That was pretty good, and then Blake a couple of weeks ago, and I don't know, ever since his debut, he's just been pretty good, Serpentico, Fuego, he's worked them, and I genuinely want to see what happens after all this QT stuff is over, where they're really going to put him, because, Team Taz, they're dominating. Two out of 3 members are in the ladder match, right?
Powerhouse Hobbs, Ricky Starks.
Wow.
That'll be interesting.
It will be. I mean, honestly, full power Team Taz.
Let's go to that real quick because
ladder match.
I believe. Well, no, I'm gonna do this Team Taz thing because Powerhouse Hobbs. It should have been him defeating Cage for the FTW title.
Oh wow!
Hands down, it should have been Powerhouse. He has the look. He has the power. He has the skills. It's like I may not be naming all the right things, but it just suits him. It fits him.
I feel that type of way, but I also feel like it goes with Ricky perfectly. Only reason that I say perfectly is because think about it, when the title was first introduced with Taz, his whole motto with the championship was, it's different. He's holding that because he believes he's a champion. Right. Now, Hobbs, We know how big he is. We know how bad he is. He knows. This dude is killing his opponents. I mean that damn spine buster on Dante, bro. Holy, that's probably the highest arch I have ever seen. Just dropping this dude. So I feel like with Ricky Starks, I mean, look at what he's done since winning the title. He's had more title defense. I mean, he's
a couple of decent matches.
yeah, he's going
That
there.
match against Jay Lethal.
That was
Loved it.
exquisite. I
Loved it.
you
That-
know
that finish.
we love Jay Lethal, so like as soon as we heard that match was announced for a main event, you knew that was gonna
Yeah.
hit. I mean the hell, I mean some of his other matches was decent too. The Battle of the Belts with Seidel, that was really good. I'm actually happy that he's putting a lot more work on this title, you know, because for me, if I see a championship on my TV screen, I want it to be defended. I want you to back it up. Like you can't just have a title and just hold on to it. I mean, I
Actually do something with it.
right.
The
You know,
significance, the importance.
I mean,
It
when
means something to the company and to the fans.
with Brian Cage, I remember when he was champion. I mean, they didn't give him one title defense, and when he did defend the title, he lost it.
Right.
So now that they're doing some, you know, with Ricky Starks, where they're actually putting his championship for grabs, and now look at him, he's taken the value of the FTW championship and Team Taz to a ladder match in a big match card.
But I see that title should be defended at pay-per-views like every other title.
Oh, you want it even higher than this now, huh?
Yeah.
You want more?
I
Hey.
want to defend it like every other title at every pay-per-view.
Well, I mean, he's gotten the Saturday night pay-per-views with Battle of the Belts. He's gotten the Rampage main event, Dynamite main event too.
That's weekly TV.
It's weekly TV, yeah.
I mean, pay-per-view.
You want
real
pay-per-view?
big stage.
Yeah, I mean,
Revolution, Double or Nothing, All Out. I mean, what's the other big one to have? Not Fire Fest anymore.
What is it? Let's see. You said Revolution,
Double
or Nothing, All Out.
I know they have big four.
Yeah, All Out, and then I can't think of the other one. Jeez, wow.
I know they got a small stuff like Fight for the Fall.
Yeah, they had all the other
Fest,
ones. Fighter Fest, right.
Bash at the Beach.
Yeah, you know that's the thing that I kind of enjoy about AEW, but it's also kind of weird because like I remember when they first debuted in AEW, it felt like all of those were pay-per-views.
Yeah, definitely. I went to the first Fighter Fest.
Yeah,
I loved it. And
this just like now these guys are doing it for the weekly shows, which I think is cool because I remember last year they did a part 1 and part 2, and then they added a whole new one with Winter is coming, and I honestly I love that concept. Full gear. That's what it is. Oh, how do we forget that? That just passed. Like they only got 4. We need to do better.
Hangman just beat Kitty for the title last year.
Honestly, that was this year. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I remember that was a good event all around. It was a good card. I remember. I can't tell you the matches because it's been a while. But I remember. I think
is that Danielson versus. Was it
Miro?
Miro, yeah.
Yeah, it was that was the one with Bucks versus Lucha Bros. Steel Cage, right?
I believe so.
That was great. Either that it was that or that was All Out, I believe. One or the other. But
let me look up what you talking.
Yeah, but like when I'm looking at all of these things with the FTW championship, I genuinely feel like I get what you mean by you wanting it to be on, you know, a higher scale at a pay-per-view, and I feel like he's working towards that. I mean, their next pay-per-view is what, Double or Nothing?
Yeah.
You think he might get on the card with that championship on the line? Because, I mean, you know, they had that little squabble with Dante Martin, but now, you know, Top Flight's back in the situation.
Yeah, as much as I do want to see Dante Martin and Ricky Starks for FTW title, I don't know if that happened already. Have they had that match yet?
No.
Then
Surprised.
That would be a match that I would like to see, but at this rate, as much as I want the title at the pay-per-view, I don't think it's going to happen.
You don't think it's going to happen?
I don't know. But with AEW booking, you never know what's going to happen, really.
Well, the one thing that I do appreciate about it is Ricky Starks is finally getting more TV time. You know, he had that whole neck injury and stuff like that, but he's been on a tear. You know, that match just recently with number 10, that was pretty good too. With his qualifier match.
I first saw Ricky Starks when he was in NWA.
Yeah.
For the TV title tournament.
Right.
See, I seen some of his matches. I've heard him speak.
Yeah.
His skills on mic, it got me interested.
He's got it.
Invested in him as a star. He could be world champion where he goes.
I genuinely believe, if not next year, the year after, Ricky Starks is going to be AEW champion.
2023, 2024.
He's got it all, the look, the moves. He's young, you know what I'm saying? But the difference between him and all the other young guys is he's hungry.
Right.
And you could tell, like, on his face when he comes out to wrestle. Like, the guy, he showed, he's got confidence and swagger about him, but he's hungry. He wants that attention. So that a lot of people in the back that have that, they're okay with, giving the fans a good time, but you could tell he wants more, a lot more.
He's not just happy to be there.
Right,
He's not happy to collect a paycheck.
All those guys in the back love to say, man, if you're not going for the world title to get out, then hey, I think he has that mentality. So, now that we talked about those matches, but, since we're on the topic of the Starks, tell them about that ladder match. I mean, we got one more qualifier match between Christian Cage and All Ego. So tell them about how you feel about the competitors so far.
Just in the match so far?
Yeah. Wardlow, Keith Lee, Hobbs, Starks, and Orange Cassidy.
That's weird. I mean, like I said, you never tell with AEW booking.
You got three big meaty men, and then you got Starks and Cassidy, someone's getting thrown through a ladder, or through two. Yeah, it's gonna be a fight.
Oh my god! I mean, if I had to say, the winner is going to be Starks or Wardlow. I
completely agree. I'm leaning towards more Wardlow, honestly. That slap to the face MJF gave him recently on TV. If I ever, him getting slapped, I could just feel him.
He slapped the crap out
the taste out of that man's mouth. He's gonna powerbomb some people through some ladders, man. At least. Let's just pray to God that it's like not Ricky Starks, because we want him to get better. We don't need him to get injured again.
But yeah, the competitors in the match. I was fine. We talked about this. You and I talked about this before. We needed at least one powerhouse in that match.
We got three.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was fine with Hobbs.
Yeah.
And then they got Keith Lee in there.
Yeah.
They got Wardlow in there.
Jeez.
I mean, it's gonna be brutal, man.
I'm not gonna lie. This is actually a concept that I can get around, because you got all these people, in regular ladder matches. These guys can fly. These guys can throw ladders and stuff. But what are you gonna do when it's just like multiple big men with ladders, man? Who's gonna be the alpha?
I'm gonna make this prediction now. Somebody's getting buried under a pile of ladders.
Oh, it's gotta be Keith. It's gotta be Keith. Biggest dog, man. Biggest dog. Like, and these guys can lift ladders, so like, all I can say is, man, I feel like, I don't know why, but I don't know if you saw that tension between Keith Lee and Hobbs, man.
See, I missed those segments.
Man.
I try to watch it back, but I just couldn't
if you get a chance, man, you got to go back, bro. They looked at each other for a second, and in that minute, you could just tell it's just like they want that match. I want that match.
I would also like to see them with the tag team.
Oh, Keith Lee joining Team Taz?
I remember Keith and back in the RHB team with Shane Taylor.
Oh, wow. Yeah, those guys.
They were monsters.
That's kind of how we got our introduction to them in Ring of Honor, too. Right. They just, and it wasn't even about these guys, being of color, even though, that is important, but it's just two dudes just wanting to tear stuff up, to take some championships and look good doing it. They showed up in suits and then ended up doing these high-flying moves and strong attacks. But Hobbs, if Keith actually joined with Team Taz, that'd be shock of the year. That would be shock of the year, because that's crazy.
Now, as we talk about his match, for whatever reason, in my mind, I'm seeing Wardlow definitely walking home to win. Oh, for sure. When you said Starks and Wardlow earlier, I agree with you on those two being the guys, but I'm leaning towards Wardlow. As much as I like Ricky Starks, like, he's not out of. Out of everybody in the match, he's my favorite. I like all the guys in the match, honestly. Yeah, but he's my favorite. Right. Like, I gotta look at it logically. I see Wardlow walking away with the win. Even if you look at it illogically, bro, you can just see Wardlow. Somebody's getting thrown off a ladder. Oh, at least forget some. Pretty much everybody. Honestly, if Wardlow does it, the only way I can see Wardlow losing, Sean Spears, like, coming out and distracting him or something. But other than that, it's got to be Ricky, it's got to be Wardlow, and if it's not neither of them, it's got to be Hobbs. Let's make one more prediction. What's up? who's getting off the ladder and by who.
Ricky Starks getting thrown off a ladder by Keith Lee.
I can see a big catastrophe.
Oh, no way. Off a ladder?
Yes. I can see that happen.
No way. At that point, man. I mean, the only thing I can see a spirit bomb.
That's like Big Bang. That's like this
jackhammer. Oh, yeah, like the fireman carry.
Yeah. I can see that happen.
No way.
Yes.
No. Oh, we're gonna record some stuff for you guys. We're gonna get a couple of videos. If that happens, I might have to give them some money for that.
Yeah. If that happens, put 20 in right now.
No, because it might. Hey, with Keith Lee, you know, this is his first real big match. He might do something crazy like that.
He go do a tope heel or what you would call over the ropes.
Over the ropes.
I can see that happen.
Oh, he's been doing that since ever.
I know.
I gotta overall pick one guy right now to win. Who you got prediction? Who you got? Yeah.
Wardlow.
Just Wardlow? All right.
Wardlow.
Wardlow, I'm with you.
If he loses, I'm gonna be pissed.
Yeah, I would too, but they gotta have a logical. I mean, bro, again, that slap. Yeah. All I'm saying is, if you ever slap me like that, and I have a ladder match coming up, everyone's getting it. Everyone's getting. You know what? I'm surprised they didn't add in that match.
What?
Lance Archer. I feel like another big man. You know, I mean, I feel like the whole ladder match should have just been big dudes.
Ladder matches were never really the big guys.
Yeah, but when they added 3 guys, I mean, you might as well keep the thing going. I mean, Lance Archer, well, and plus it's not really doing nothing.
Let's focus on the other guys. We're forgetting about Orange Cassidy. How do you think he'll do?
Orange Cassidy hasn't he had 3 ladder matches?
I have no idea.
Orange Cassidy's had a couple of. I remember he was in the one where Scorpio Sky won.
First face
of the Revolution ladder match, and I don't know. Orange Cassidy's had a whole bunch of big matches. He's had a lot of TNT title opportunities, and honestly, I just feel like he's there for the pop. You know what I'm saying? I genuinely can't see him as a contender anymore. I mean, you got these guys like Sammy Guevara, you know, as champion. Look who he's facing right now. He's fighting whole other guys.
I'll say this from the beginning. When I first saw Orange Cassidy, and I realized what his gimmick was, what the thing was.
Right.
I wasn't a fan of it. I'm still not a fan of it, but it works for him.
I mean, yeah, it's
so long as it works. And Tony Khan said himself, it draws new fans and viewers interested in him.
It just can't get a. I mean, I can get behind the guy in terms of regular matches and mini rivalries, like how he was with the HFO, but can't see him when him and Pac fought Kenny Omega for the championship. I mean, the whole crowd was, pulling for him, but I was on Pac side. Pac or Kenny, you know what I'm saying? Like, the bastard, bro, like, that guy, hell, why the hell isn't he on it? Oh, I knew Kenny Omega was going to win. I mean, if Orange Cassidy won the AEW championship, that would be insane. I don't know, because, it's funny. I mean, this whole thing where he's going to win the title and put it in a backpack, it's hilarious. Yeah. But, come on, man! I can't see him be champion. I mean, you got look at all the champions of AEW so far. We got Jericho, Moxley, Omega, now Hangman. These are serious dudes.
Yeah, I'm cool.
I sure as hell hope so.
But yeah, no.
But moving on.
Yeah, and you got All Ego, Ethan Page versus Christian Cage.
It's got to be Cage, right?
I was never a fan of Page, so I'm with Christian Cage all the way.
I was a fan when he was in the North.
Yeah, well, yeah, North, yeah. Josh Alexander carry him.
Yeah, I mean, he for a guy that did whatever these Karate Man things are outside. I'm not gonna comment because Ethan Page is the type of person to come to your Twitter and annihilate you. So he can wrestle. He's got a black belt. I'm not trying to get kicked, man.
I'm gonna say that was stupid. I don't know what Impact was doing with that. I don't know what he had in mind with that. I guess there will be people out there who enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I did not enjoy it. I just thought it was a waste of time.
Honestly, man, I genuinely do kind of want Christian Cage to wrestle because I'm a huge fan of Christian Cage. Right, yeah. So I you know me. Ever since Probably 2006 with his TNA run. I've been a fan of Christian Cage since, but
I wasn't into wrestling then. I didn't start like 2010.
right.
When I really noticed Christian was when he was in his feuds with Sheamus and Randy Orton.
Right.
For the World Heavyweight title.
Guy's underrated,
Yeah.
which is crazy because he's held championships. Like,
I was always a fan of him since then. Even when he was the bad guy, I'm just a kid. I don't know.
Yeah,
I was behind Christian.
He can run. He can run heel, face, and now now look at him. I mean, he's got opportunity. Hell, we forget Christian Cage is he's an Impact. He's not only is he a former Impact champion, but he beat Kenny Omega, so he's a big player.
I mean, his first year back, all in that 1 year.
He's
in the Royal Rumble, which is the main event of one of the big 4 pay-per-views.
Yes.
He was in AEW.
Main event of All Out.
Yes.
Wow.
Impact Emergence.
Yeah, main event.
Yeah.
And main event of Bound for Glory, too.
Yeah, and all that 1 year, he was Impact World Champion, TNA World Heavyweight Champion.
Yeah, and he beat Kenny Omega.
Right. He beat the first Kenny Omega during his reign.
On the first episode of Rampage. So, yeah, honestly, I mean, if Christian Cage wins tonight, I can see him having a TNT title match against...
He had one hell of a year.
Oh, man. The fact that, as soon as after his match with Kenny Omega and he hasn't wrestled like that, it's fair enough to the guy. The guy went on a grind for his first year back.
Honestly, I called him Wrestler of the Year for 2021.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my honest opinion.
That guy, he can work forever, bro. He really does outwork everyone. That's not even a T-shirt thing. That guy, he's worked. I mean, his first week, because he saw all these people show up for AEW, and during the first contract signings, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. No one worked harder than him. Right. Guaranteed. Like, this guy signed a contract, and then 2 weeks later, he was already facing Frankie Kazarian. Just like that, you know what I mean? So
that was a great match.
Oh,
great match.
Man, I really wish you saw them 2006 TNA matches. This dude had a ladder match one time, bro.
I went back.
Oh yeah, you've seen it now, yeah, man. Oh, dudes, classics. They just got it, man. But moving on from this match, I mean,
we know this is a match that has the potential still in the show.
Oh yeah,
for sure.
Which match?
I'm talking about a ladder match.
Oh, the ladder match? Oh, yeah.
Let's move on to this.
If done right, it could steal the show easily. Oh, maybe they should start. If they started the show with that, God. That's how you get a crowd hype, man.
That don't remind me of the takeover in New Orleans.
Where Cole won the North American title?
Yeah.
Oh man, that was dangerous starting that show that way, bro. Man, if you were late from work one day, man, or you because when people start takeover matches, they do like a singles match, but out of nowhere you get home and they're like, hey yo, they're starting with the ladder match. You're like, wait, what? Holy shit! Then you gotta run home with your groceries.
That's how you get crowd hype.
Oh man,
that's how you set the tone for pay-per-view. Beautiful.
I remember I had to leave early from work, bro. I had to leave early because I was gonna stay for like 30 extra minutes, but then
what year was that? 2017.
Oh yeah, that was back in the day. Yeah,
I was still in high school.
Yeah, me too. I was working at a grocery store.
Yeah, 2017. I was still in high school. I didn't have a job yet.
Yeah, I was in a grocery store and I got a text message from my brother. He was like, "Yo, takeover starting." I'm like, yeah, I know. And then like, what match going on? A singles match or something? They're like, no, they're starting with the ladder match. I was like, crap. Took my apron off, ran home. I've never gotten home. It's a 30-minute walk to the house, bro. I ran it in like 10. but
let's get back to AEW.
Yeah, go ahead.
Let's take over another.
But another match I'm actually interested. I don't know about you. But rivalry's been real good in my opinion. Ain't seen nothing like it in a while. Dog collar match. How you feeling, man? I know how you feel about Punk and MJF, but you gotta believe this story is good though.
The story is good. I feel like they dragged it out too long. I mean, I know they want to do long-term storytelling, booking.
You think so?
As long as the story is good, I don't mind the long-term.
Okay.
But I feel like they dragged it out too long.
Honestly, the moment MJF beat Punk in Chicago, now you guys don't know it yet, but I'm from Chicago, but that was a shock. I'm very glad I didn't go to that show because if I saw CM Punk lose I I heard a lot of people were angry, man. A lot of people, I go outside and people are walking home from the stadium. People were not pleased. Like, bro, you paid all that money to see your boy lose to a guy that flips you off at the end of the show. No way, bro. How you feel about that match, though? Dog collar matches have that tradition for being fights, man. There's no rules.
Well, like I said, that should be the end of it. When MJF beat Punk in Chicago, not once, but twice. Hook by crook, he beat him twice.
Don't tell MJF that. He will put that on a T-shirt that he beat him twice.
Yeah, that should have been it. He could have gone with like Brock and him were after they broke the streak.
For those who don't know, MJF. I'm sure you've all watched the match, but MJF cheated with a string and choked him out with wrist tape. Yeah, and
he ain't get caught.
Yeah.
Remember, if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
Wow. Yeah, that only works with legends, not an asshole like MJ. I'll just be like,
yeah, okay.
But no wrist tape, bro.
Yeah, you with wrist tape. I'm like, you ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
Yeah, like I said, that only works for legends, not assholes like MJF. Okay, but other than that, man, honestly, it's going to be a really big shock if MJF actually pulls the dub. At that point, I feel like AEW's. I'm not going to say they're catering to the man, but they don't want him to leave because you know how often people beat CM Punk twice. How many people can say they've beaten CM Punk twice besides The Undertaker?
In one night.
No, not that, man. I'm talking about if he beats him like in two separate matches. Like that does not happen. Like that could happen in a Royal Rumble match, but I mean the only person that's beaten CM Punk twice that I can think of that was like hot was like The Rock. But that's The Rock. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, but other than that, nobody else is like dominated Punk like that. He's beaten legends, he's beaten Cena. He's beating fucking, I don't know, damn near everybody during this 400 days, bro. Like, this guy's had bangers, and now he's in AEW.
Look, he fight Brock.
He did fight Brock.
But not during his reign.
That's true. But he lost that match. I'm not going to lie, though. That's one of my favorite SummerSlam matches, though.
I love it that Brock sold that GTS beautifully.
Oh my God, I'm so angry. No one else could sell a good GTS but him, Dolph, and Cena took it.
Brock sold it. But let's get back on topic.
Right. But what you thinking? You thinking? I'm thinking the dog collar match. It's going to be a fight.
It better be bloody.
It's going to be a bloody one.
I like hardcore wrestling. I like it when weapons are involved. I like it when I don't like the Crimson Mask, but I know that regardless, we're gonna get it. The
way Punk was bleeding on Dynamite, there's gonna be blood. It's gonna have to happen. He beat the crap out of CM Punk. So, like, honestly, man, I'm gonna go with CM Punk to win this one. But
I mean, I can see him winning, but I really want MJF to win. But I have a feeling
at that point, you got to give him the title. You got to give MJF the title. There's nothing else he needs to do.
Chambers right now, Hangman Page.
Yeah,
but no, MJF gonna lose because I can't see him just going to Hangman. Or Cole.
I want to agree with you, but like I said the same thing about him in Chicago. I'm like, there's no way he's gonna beat Punk in Chicago.
This is different.
How? I mean, CM Punk in Chicago. No one's beaten CM Punk in Chicago
Punk is up there,
except for the Big Show.
Punk is up there with those names where, I mean. Before I lose my train of thought, Punk's up there, the top names. Like he's like a Kenny Omega almost.
Oh yeah,
he's in that category,
right?
So if MJF were to beat Punk, yes, he got to go straight to the top picture
immediately.
But then again,
who else is there?
Probably what I'm saying not making any sense. I don't know, but he's not gonna go. They won't put him against MJF. I mean, against Hangman Page.
They have to. There's nothing
if MJF
else.
wins, they have to. If he loses,
if he loses, he's got to have another good rivalry. I mean,
I can see this happening when he loses. I'm gonna say when he loses, it's him and Wardlow next.
Him and Wardlow?
Yeah.
I can't see a rivalry between those two. I think it's just gonna be like
we just talked about earlier. He smacked the crap out of Wardlow.
I don't think it's gonna do. I think they're gonna have like a match, and like MJF's gonna think Wardlow's gonna lay down, but that's where Wardlow hits him with about 20 power bombs. One through a table, one in the crowd, one on the floor, one on stage, one on the stage, one backstage, and then 16 more in the ring.
I can see probably starting if like Wardlow gets involved,
right?
Cost MJF, or he doesn't get involved, MJF loses, and he blames Wardlow for not coming out there to do his job and help him.
No,
It's
that's
one of those.
I mean, one thing we definitely know is the ladder match is going to be before the dog collar match.
Yeah, definitely.
That's guaranteed. So unless AEW could pull some craziness, but yeah, no. So what you thinking? You think Punk gonna win?
Punk's winning.
Punk, all right.
Punk is gonna win.
See what else? We're going down the list here, man. Any other matches? What matches?
Let's
got
about Dr. Breaker.
Oh
DMD.
God, I got mixed feelings about this match. I don't know.
I'm the DMD all the way.
Oh, I'm Team Thunder Rosa.
Yeah, I was like Thunder Rosa. I never really knew much about her. I was never a fan.
That's a lie. That's a lie. You've known a lot about her.
I mean,
you've been watching her since Lucha Underground.
I see her. At the time, I didn't know that was her.
You know now.
I remember her as Cobra move.
She's been grinding.
I'm probably breaking kayfabe. I don't care right now. But yeah, I didn't know that was her though. I never heard of Thunder Rosa then.
Right.
And then after all, I never heard of her until around the
NWA,
right.
going
on thing.
Yeah. I mean, look at her now. I mean, not only as soon as she signed with AEW, a lot of people when they sign with AEW, especially women, no offense, they kind of get in a situation where they wrestle for a couple weeks and then they're off the real, Dynamite TV. They're on Dark and Elevation, and it's good. We watch them. But Thunder Rosa has stayed on the brand. Like people are messing with her, not only in AEW.
You see the pop she gets when she comes
out.
Oh
man!
Every time you get that
everywhere, like AEW, GCW,
anywhere she goes,
anywhere, dude. Honestly,
I mean, remember when she showed up in Impact?
That was crazy.
Right.
Against Deonna Purrazzo. I genuinely believe that Thunder Rosa, it's about that time. There's no other time to take the championship from Britt Baker than right now. I mean, they could wait till Double or Nothing, but it's got to be right now.
I mean, I don't know who can beat Britt, but right now I'm with her.
If Thunder Rosa can't beat Dr. Britt Baker, who can? Who's going to beat her? That's right. I mean, could be Ruby.
She had her shot and lost.
Yeah, that did happen. Yeah. And she beat Thunder Rosa to win that Battle Royal. I remember. It was a good Battle Royal.
Yeah.
It's really good.
Who they got on a roster? I mean,
they got talent. They got people on there. They could either bring somebody new or
Statlander lost.
I mean,
Soho lost.
Might have to go to a classic. Might have to give Sheeta another shot. It's been a while since Hikaru Shida. Right. All these people. I mean, hell.
You know who I want to see show up and possibly be her?
Who?
Deonna Purrazzo.
I would love that. I mean,
she's already doing her own belt collector, the Ring of Honor World title and the Reina's Arena title. I'm
so angry. When we do an Impact video, I'm gonna be talking a lot of smack about all these other people because I love all these legends and everybody coming back in all these companies, but Deonna Purrazzo is whooping everybody, bro. I've never been. I love women's wrestling so much, bro. But Deonna Purrazzo's made me even a bigger fan. And that's crazy because there's been not even man or female, there's never been a wrestler that's actually made me excited for each and every one of their matches against different people. Because look at the last 3 people she defended the title against. She defended against Miranda, Alice, Santana, Santana Garrett. And then the most recent was against Lady Frost.
Was it?
Yeah.
I mean, you're a fan of women's wrestling.
Yeah.
Go ahead, cancel me. I don't care. I'm not exactly a fan of it.
Yeah.
I support it.
Yeah, I mean,
you do you. You go out there, do your thing.
I'm telling you, man, Deonna Purrazzo is.
I know when a women's knockouts match was on.
Yeah.
If I hear Deonna Purrazzo,
it's gonna go crazy.
I'm gonna watch.
It's gonna go crazy. That's what I'm saying. You don't gotta respect her. You don't gotta like her, but she can do her job.
She can go.
She can do her job, bro. And I don't know what type of glass ceiling they had over there in WWE and NXT, but they did not use her, bro, because she's doing it out here.
Let's get back on topic. So if anybody's on beat, I see Britt winning.
It's got to be Thunder Rosa.
At Revolution.
Yeah.
And
Thunder Rosa taking it at Double or Nothing.
Britt wins. The only person I can see taking the title for her if Deonna crosses over.
We'll see. We'll see. Well, let's keep our options open, because we might have to take a trip to Vegas. But all right, man. That's
That's that. Who else we got?
we got the tag team championships. The Bucks,
You know,
Red Dragon.
we don't even need to. Everybody who knows us know.
My God,
it's
the greatest tag team of all time, Red Dragon.
Tag team of God's beautiful breed.
I swear, we are the biggest Red Dragon fans of all time, and it's not even like my favorite is Kyle O'Reilly, and his favorite is Bobby Fish. And
it's perfect.
As soon as the minute we found out these guys are a tag team, we're like, wait a minute. We're gonna be rocking. Like I said, we might take some photos and videos. We're gonna be wearing Red Dragon t-shirts.
Kyle O'Reilly, he's a big deal.
Yeah.
Bobby Fish, he's underrated as hell.
But the best part is, underrated. And
he's an underrated legend,
like a veteran.
He's a master of his craft.
Like, it's pretty much like there's Bobby Fish, who's a veteran, and then there's Kyle O'Reilly, who's just like Bobby, but just growing towards. Is like the more these guys age, the better they're getting.
He's like, Bobby Fish, the teacher.
Yeah,
O'Reilly's student.
They have this. Everything's the same with these guys.
Chemistry.
Everything, honestly. The Bucks. They're the Bucks. They've had their time to shine. The Lucha, no, I'm not sorry. I meant the Jurassic Express. They won the title the way they did. Ray Phoenix messed himself up. Hope he has a healthy recovery, by the way. But I've liked these guys. They're good wrestlers, but just give it a Red Dragon. These guys know how to carry the gold. Because I get it. I don't want to see you guys defend the titles on Rampage every week against the ass boys.
These guys are
champions everywhere.
I don't know. Where did the IWGP heavyweight?
Junior IWGP Junior Heavyweight Champion.
IWGP Junior Heavyweight Champions. They were Ring of Honor World Tag Team Champions.
Keep going.
They were the NXT Tag Team
only
Champions.
3-time NXT.
Alrighty,
only 3 times, baby. Only 3 times. Hell, they held the damn IWGP and Ring of Honor at the same time. The Bucks did it too, but Red Dragon did it cooler.
Yeah, Kyle O'Reilly. He's a former RH World Heavyweight Champion.
Bobby's a former TV champion.
Yeah, TV champion.
And look at these guys. Constant War Games matches of the year.
I remember I went to NXT for Bobby's last. I was there in his last match. I didn't even know that was his last match against Roderick Strong.
Yeah, I went to.
It was a hell of a match. I loved it every second of it.
And I saw the last War Games match for the. Technically, it was the second to last one because they did have UE versus Pat McAfee's group, but I saw the one with Keith Lee, Dom, Ciampa, Owens came back and take over Chicago. So, we've seen these guys work. And, we're not just saying that because they're our favorites. We're saying this because these guys know how to actually work. We followed them from damn near day one. The minute they tag together, we've seen it all from Ring of Honor against the Wolves, the American Wolves, to NXT against freaking Danny and Oni,
to Sanity,
to all these, to Constant War Games matches,
Sanity, AOP,
all the way to AEW in their first ever trios match. Like these guys, their first tag team match was a battle royal, and they beat all the other teams. Right. You got to put the titles on these guys. And I guess you could say the same for the Bucks, but it's not their first match.
Here's the thing, but let's keep it focused on that triple threat tag team match.
Right.
I could see, as much as I want Red Dragon to win it, I can see the tension between Young Bucks and Red Dragon getting away. Jurassic Express take advantage and still in the win.
Of course, I can see that too. It's right there on the screen. Honestly, the only thing that I could see that will work out is anybody but Jurassic Express winning, because if the Bucks do win, sure, we might not like it, but damn well you're gonna see the Bucks versus Red Dragon the next pay-per-view. Right. And we've all seen that. We've seen it in New Japan, Ring of Honor. It's gonna kill regardless. Right. So we'll see what happens. Hey, AEW could actually shock us, I'm not gonna say for once, but they could shock us. See what I'm saying? It's all coming together, man. It's all coming together. Yeah. So, in our hearts, in our desires, and we're gonna be wearing Red Dragon t-shirts. We know you guys are gonna win. Red, black, and white. Oh God, but yeah, we'll go with the Jurassic Express. I don't know, Jungle Boy, Luchasaurus. You guys got to start kicking some real ass.
Young boy, he is talented as hell.
So
But
talented.
These gimmicks, I'm not.
I don't know.
These kids like it. I guess these adults are seeing cool.
You guys
I've
just
never
need.
liked it.
They just need to fight. They need to put a little angry on them. I mean, their match they had them Christian Cage versus the Bucks and Cole. That tornado, that was a good match. But it was only good because they were fighting. They weren't like, smiling and waving to the crowd, and they're actually in jeans ready to box.
Jungle Boy, his character I really don't like.
Yeah.
Luchasaurus. Now it's the dinosaur gimmick.
This dude is just
growling. It was cool in Lucha Underground because he was a monster heel.
He wasn't supposed to talk.
The cinematic stuff, you're right.
Wasn't supposed to, so.
He got his head cut off. That's how they wrote him off. But,
perfect. Now,
again, he was a monster.
He's growling during every interview.
That's stupid.
I get it. It's his gimmick, but
it doesn't work in the day and age where
this guy has a. Come on, guys. We know he has a PhD.
We know he has a PhD. We know he was on Big Brother.
I hate to move the topic away, but this is why I like Red Dragon. These guys are who they are outside. They're really trying to freaking kickbox your head off. And I mean, I can even put that for the Young Bucks. They're cocky as hell, but they know they're good. You know what I'm saying? But you guys don't have it.
My name is Young Bucks. In a book, they say they're killing business. I believe they're literally killing the business, ruining it. Okay.
We're not gonna do not expose their wrestling methods because they might give us a shoe deal one day. I want some Dior's, so I don't believe anything he says.
Wow, we'll say for uncensored.
Yeah, we'll have an uncensored episode where he talks about the
shit on everybody.
the 10 super kicks per match.
I mean, back-to-back super kicks. I don't like. But it is periodically throughout the match. Then I'm cool with that. I don't remember. Super kick was one of the most effective moves back then. Shawn
Michaels made it a finisher. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, it was beautiful. It was easy. Just kept it a finisher.
We might just have a whole episode on the Young Bucks.
Oh, God.
And it's gonna be great because I'm explaining how good they are, and then I'm explaining how shitty they are at the same time. Yeah, we'll get to it.
I don't like that.
But but for now we'll keep our eyes open. But I think
let's move on to
this main event, right? Or is there any other matches we haven't thought of?
Nothing that's the part of besides our main event.
Oh wait! Obviously,
what we got?
Moxley and Danielson. No. Oh, that's match of the night. I feel bad now.
Oh my God! As much as I love Mox,
it's got to be. Oh my God! If Danielson wins, bro. Shock of the year.
Danielson is going to kick his head in.
And I will. Sure. I'm going to support every minute of it.
Now, Mox, when he first showed the AEW, I was shocked. Well, not shocked, but I heard rumors.
All right.
And, the conspiracy theories. I don't really care, but yeah, I knew. I kind of expected it. And ever since then, he was on a roll. But then, like I said, at the time, I still had trouble getting used to the AEW booking.
Yeah, but it was kind of, why? It's because he didn't immediately go to AEW. He went to New Japan,
right,
and was killing it, like free contract, wrestling in shorts and just.
I mean, that's what he did before WWE.
Yeah, I know, and that was crazy because he was having fights, bro. Like this man was fighting Naito on a G1 card.
Lance Archer deathmatch.
Crazy, and now I get what you mean. I feel like I stopped, kind of enjoying his run after him and Kingston. Like when he, things kind of got weird. I don't know. I just because it was weird. It was good for his AEW run. Then for a while he was kind of just in the background. Then him and Kingston together are hilarious, and they're just they're friends trying to beat people up.
I remember that match. Kingston came out looking like a box of Newports.
Oh my God! John Moxley proceeds to attack the Acclaimed before.
He smoked Kingston that match.
Sure did.
Beat
the crap out of him. So man. So that match. I can honestly say the ladder match, Moxley versus Danielson. That's got to be match of the night. If they can do it, give them time. I will genuinely watch these guys for 30 minutes.
Danielson talk about bringing violence.
I want to see
true
it.
Violence.
They talking about sharing blood. I want to see that fight for real.
I don't want to see wild they Mox.
Oh,
man.
man.
Onita, whatever. I don't want to see the violence.
Unscripted violence.
Unscripted violence.
Yes. Nah, bro. Man, if you came out with that theme song, bro,
wanna
you
see-
know who's gonna.
I want to see Death Rider.
Death Rider Moxley.
I
Yeah.
want to see. I know he wasn't really a fan of the Ambrose. I want to see Lunatic Fringe.
Lunatic Fringe. You just want to see this
I
hard.
want to see a war.
You want to see GCW champion.
I want to see a war.
Hey, bro, you are not the only one. I want to see some. I want to see some elbows, man. I want to see like some real, some forearms. I want to see these guys lay it into each other. He's talking about sharing blood. Let's see what these guys do. You know, Brian is not going to hold anything back.
Right.
He's going to actually try and kick your head off. So Moxley, let's see what he can do.
Right.
But
that's gonna be awesome.
there's only one other match. I'm not too excited for it.
I mean,
Moxley and Jericho. I mean, no, Eddie and Jericho. Eddie and Jericho.
Eddie and Jericho. Oh, I almost forgot about that.
Yeah.
Eddie and Jericho. Eddie better win.
If he, we're just gonna cut that short. If Eddie doesn't win after losing every other freaking pay-per-view match, we're gonna fight. But yeah, we're just gonna keep that short because we could talk about the booking, but Jericho's being Jericho. I'm not gonna lie, I need to know his workout treatment. He lost his body in like 4 weeks. I'm jealous. I'm really jealous, actually. But
I shredded all that. I had abs back.
Buddy's looking like 2019 Jericho, Tokyo Dome Jericho.
I mean, his chest ain't coming back, but he got the abs.
Oh, he's got the abs though. That's all. If I could get rid of my chest and just have abs, let's go. I don't give a damn. I'll take what I can get. Right. But yeah, no, we'll just keep it short. Let's pray to God Eddie wins. We'll be cheering for New York the whole way. So let's go to the main event though, man. Cole.
Hangman Adam Page.
Hangman Adam Page. The most mid AEW champion.
You know me, Adam Cole.
Oh, I'm with you. I want Adam Cole. You think he's gonna win?
I hope so.
No, I think
I want him to win, but I honestly can't see it happening. I don't think it's gonna happen. I
got a theory. I think they're gonna pull a Gargano Cole. It's not gonna be him the first time. He's gonna get him the second time. I think they might run it back.
I don't know. There's so many things they can do this match. I know Kenny's still recovering from surgeries.
Right.
But I can see him getting involved. But in the back of my head, I can see him getting involved somehow.
I got two things that's going to either happen. Either Cole's going to win and beat Hangman Page, with the help of the boys, obviously.
Yeah.
And do his thing. Or if he loses, he's turning on the Bucks right there.
No. Here's another thing you mentioned that I just thought of it. Red Dragon and Young Bucks are going to get involved some one way or another.
I hope not.
And look, here's the thing. It's going to be the same way they did it in Impact with Jay White, Good Brothers, and Stick.
Oh, no.
It's going to be Young Bucks, Simon, Hangman.
No way.
No, yeah, Young Bucks, Simon, Hangman, Cole, Simon, Red Dragon.
It's weird because...
And then again, watch. Listen. And down the line, whatever happens. Kenny returns.
Yeah.
He starts questioning Young Bucks' loyalty. Because he remembers what happened in Full Gear.
Yeah.
Everybody watches TV. Like Jericho said, everybody watches the TV.
Yeah.
They saw the head knock to Hangman.
Took his head off.
The Buckshot Larry.
Yeah. Same thing happened on Dynamite, but it was like when Hangman Page ran in and beat the crap out of Cole, Bucks just went around the corner just watching it happen after they lost that Battle Royal the first time. Are these guys putting personal, stuff for their careers over, helping their boy win a championship. Because, Red Dragon, they're coming out with Cole. They're helping him jump Page. You know what I'm saying? They're doing their job.
I mean, I get Young Bucks say they already did that, but been there, done that. But still.
Why you're not supporting your friends then?
You're supposed to be friends, right?
Right. Like, at this point, you're just hoping Cole beats him by luck or something. Like,
this is one thing that, like I said, I hate the long-term storytelling.
Right.
It's been telling the story for too long since Cole returned.
Yeah.
They gonna play back when they kicked him out of Bullet Club.
They
sent him back from Ring of Honor.
It's gonna be a flip now. Cole's gonna turn on the Bucks, and Red Dragon is gonna be the final. Like kicking the head. You know what I'm saying? Then we're not gonna have the crappy Super Elite. No one even wanted that from day one. We're gonna get what we wanted. The Era Boys are gonna run this whole thing. You know what? I'll say it right now. If Kyle and Bobby win the tag titles earlier that night, Cole's winning that title right there. It's happening. That's it.
Yeah. Look, AEW Revolution is around the corner. Different company, same damn plan.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey,
The prophecy will be fulfilled once again.
no matter how long it takes, it's gonna happen.
Yes, it is.
If even regardless of
If
what
Tony
anybody
Khan is
says.
smart, it's gonna happen.
Look at what happened when prophecy was filled with Cole. Cole had probably his best matches of all time in NXT,
Right.
and the boys, Kyle and Bob, they were already having bangers, but they got elevated when they got those titles.
Right.
So honestly, well, man, you want to wrap it up?
Yeah, by the time to wrap it up. Yeah.
All right.
We have time limit.
Nice. This is the first episode, huh?
We went all over the place with this.
Yeah.
We got a lot more episodes we can do. We got a lot more shit we can talk about.
Right.
So much on our minds. We what we call mad geniuses.
This is what happens when you put two guys in a room who actually want to talk about, this product. So we're going to be all over the place. Our next episode, we're going to try and stay in one topic,
You bring up wrestling to us, I could talk all day
about, but hey, that's why we started this. We're going to talk about it all day and all night, and we're going to make sure we get this out to you guys.
Our podcast isn't always going to be about wrestling, but most of it will be, because that's what we're big on.
Well, we'll discuss some other topics, to discuss some real life topics. Probably not political, but we will definitely talk about some other stuff. Just interest to you guys.
Just started.
Yeah, I mean, we're gonna be doing a whole bunch of stuff. So tune in, keep us going. Eventually, we will get our third member into this thing here, man, and we're gonna take off. So we hope you guys enjoy this. And
Tommy Salami, I'm just kidding.
This is this is the Broke Click, man. Look, welcome to the next generation of greatness.
I knew you were gonna say that. What was his name? Shit. Jason Jordan.
Oh my God,
man. Generation great. Next generation great.
Yeah, how's he doing?
Oh my God. Okay. All right. Okay.